Hi there. Today is Tuesday, June 4th, and I'm just devastated at how I performed today. So, in this video, I want to go over what I can do to avoid making the mistakes that led to this horrible day. Unlike previous days where I've blown up, I felt that at least I was trying to participate with the big guy and the trend, and I was just using too much risk. And with today, there just wasn't a big person to participate with, and I was trying to scalp around a range for an hour. So I really want this video to be the ultimate guide about how to avoid this shit behavior and avoid participating with a market that just shouldn't be participated with. Also, if I am going to participate with it, 80% of the time at the edge of the range, it'll turn back around and go back into the range. I spent an hour trying to make that trade, and then when it finally started to happen, I tried to go short at the bottom of the range. So I completely abandoned the only reasonable thing to do, which it isn't even that reasonable to participate with a market like this. But if I'm gonna participate with it, at least go with the range. And I tried that for an hour and I stopped. So I've been trading live. This is my 7th day. And yesterday I went back to flat after trading very badly. And now I am way below flat. So I don't really know what it's going to be like going forward from here. I don't know if I'm going to take another break. I'm very disappointed with myself. I think I probably should take a break. So yeah, what I want to do in this video is just figure out what I can do to prevent what happened today from ever happening again. So stay tuned. So this is, I put this image up. These are the trades today that I took. And there were more trades I took. I took like a bunch of NASDAQ trades too on the MNQ. But I scalped a lot today. I took an absolutely ludicrous, just dumb amount of trades. I think I racked up like probably $140 in commissions, which is just such bullshit. I'm blaming myself, obviously. I say I want to be a trader, yet I'm falling into addictive gambling trading tendencies that aren't what a trader would or should do. My actions have shown that all I want to do is be a gambler. I want to be a trader. I do. But I can't repeat this mistake. I have to learn this mistake. And I have to not participate if a big market maker is not participating and controlling the price. So the video is about to start playing, and what I did was I just sped it up a lot. I'm just going to talk over it. You can just see the absolutely ridiculous amount of scalps and trades I take, but I do slow the video down a lot at the end because I want to go over what happened at the end of the day, or at end of the morning, end of my trading day when I had to stop. So yesterday I blew up because I wasn't patient enough to participate with the market maker. There was someone revealing themselves a bear, and I didn't participate with them. Today, no one was revealing themselves, and I was still trying to participate. Um, that could have been a decent long right here. I mean, it seems like it's probably going to go up again, right? Like, but it's good to not trade. It's good to not participate. Like, we don't want to participate, guys. That is the name of the game, is having stay out power. And I just, like today was a psychological failure. Yesterday I was, a bit technical and I wasn't patient enough. But today it just disgusts me, like how I traded, not training. I'm really struggling just from like a mental state, like mood, about how poorly I performed. Because I shouldn't be trading so much. I should focus on a few really good setups each day, and that's it. And I'll never be a trader if I perform like I did today, and I want to be one so bad, but I'm not doing what a trader would do, which is, it's just, if there's nobody to participate with, don't trade. You're not going to get a chance to trade every day. Yes, you could. An opportunity will probably show up every day. An opportunity did show up today, and that's what I'm going to slow my video down at the end and talk about early in depth. But you don't have to trade every day. Like, part of being a trader, if it is your only source of income, part of being a trader is the fact that you can have free time. You can go about your day. You don't have to trade every day. Who wants to spend all day watching the charts? The whole time I was watching these charts, I was uncomfortable. I didn't feel good. I knew it was shit opportunity, and I kept flip-flopping my bias about whether it was going to be a bull day or a bear day, just based on the daily candlesticks. I couldn't tell. And when you can't tell, I mean, no one has a crystal ball, right? But like, you want to just listen to the market and see who's moving it. And then once you identify who's in control, you look for a chance to join them. So it looks like bears are in control the entire time from 10 onwards. What I'm thinking is, it looks like the bears are in control, but I don't think they're actually in control because it's a range day. I don't think anyone is in control on an equilibrium range day. So here, I wish I just sold out. I wish I just got out there, took the base hit, secured some profits. That would have been awesome if I could have just taken these profits and secured a small win here. But instead, I let it come back down to break even and stop me out. On range days, just take the base hit. I could have just been up like over $500 there. And I'm flat all day, basically until the end, where I really blow up. Where I'm below flat to flat. And trading the way I traded today, it is inevitable that you'll fail. It's inevitable because I'm a small account trader right now. I don't have large capital, and it is. Sorry, I'm shaking my legs a lot. I'm bouncing up and down, fidgeting. It is inevitable that I'll blow up again if I trade the way I trade today, because I can't. If I'm going to use size, I have to be prepared that that's the only amount of size I'm going to use that day, and then I'm going to be done if I get stopped out. Because I can't take 2 trades with size and lose $500 and then another $500. I just can't. I need to be safer, okay? I need to be more cautious, be more conservative, be more patient, okay? When I'm participating with the big man, I need to be more patient. And when there's no big man, I really need to be patient. I need to just close my laptop and say, this is bullshit. I'm not going to trade this because it's not good to trade crap like this. So I'm going to start talking about the analysis side now. In the background the whole time, I've been watching just me taking so many trades, racking up commissions. Tradeovate, my broker, loves me because of how much commissions I give them. So you're welcome, Tradeovate. But I don't care about that. I'm using so much size here. This trade might have been a trade that I should have just stayed in. Is it slowed down now? I think it might be slowed down. Yeah. Okay, so this is the part I wanted to give my analysis on. So take note of the upper right-hand side, which is the NASDAQ, and the lower left-hand side, which is the S&P 500. The NASDAQ is at support. It's at a supply level. It's at demand, whatever you want to call it. It's looking good. Okay, now it's not up anymore. Now S&Ps are up on both. But S&P is below. And S&P typically lags and follows the NASDAQ. So if the NASDAQ isn't breaking below this support, if support's holding, and this looks like it's already held twice, it's reasonable to assume that maybe a big man will come in and help me out there. Now, ranges hold most of the time. 80% of the time, ranges hold. And it looks like we're consolidating on the daily for a breakout to the upside, potentially. It could be a bear trap. This could be the lower high, but it could also be that we're gonna go higher and retest the top. Markets are efficient, so it's reasonable to assume that you'll retest the top. It's reasonable to expect to be long. And the reason that is the case is because in ranges, the market likes to stay near the middle of the range. And we're below the middle of the range right now. And if I would have just stayed at that trade, guys, today would have been a great day. This would be a very different video right now. I'd be saying, man, today sucked, but I stuck with my thesis and it worked out well. So this is when I try to go short. After trying to go long for an hour straight at the bottom of a range, I switched to trying to go short. This is where it's really dumb. Like, this is where I should have just been, I'm staying long. Because the market pushed down. If we're looking at the 5 minute in the bottom left, the market pushed down, then it pulled back, it pushed down again, it pulled back a little bit, then it tried another push down, and it did go lower, but not by much. And now the bulls are like, okay, we probably want a piece of this. It's our turn. So it's looking good for the bulls. And at this point, I don't know how much I'm down, but it's looking good for the bulls. It's looking like, all right, we're going to come back in and we're going to control this market. It's our turn. And that makes sense because it's a range day. Ranges, it likes to be in the middle of the range and oscillate. And look at, I'm shorting. I'm shorting with 2 ES contracts. I'm going to lose like $400 on this trade. 3 ES contracts. Okay. I am just like, I haven't done something like that in a while. And this is like why I say, like, do I actually want to be a trader? I do. I do want to be a trader, but it's like that Ed Secoda quote, everybody gets what they want out of the market. Some people seem to like to lose, so they win by losing. I am that guy right now who, like, I want to win, but I am doing like gambling like behavior, like trading for stimulation, like I enjoy losing. And I really am tired of it. I really want to win. And it comes down to being more patient and participating with the big guy to the upside, or participating with the big guy when he's actually revealing himself. Staying patient, not, if it's in the morning, you can be more aggressive with your entries because that's when, it really seems to be dominated. But you have to use wide stops that give it enough room to run. Like, if you're trading the NQ, like 20-point stops at least, sometimes up to 30. Sometimes it can be less, but like, you have to give it enough room if you're trying to participate with the big man. And on days like today, where it's in a range, you have to be patient. I should have just walked away for an hour. Only traded when we were at the edge of the range, because I'm trying to impose my will and what I want on the market, and I can't do that. I just need to accept that. I just need to accept, like, the market's not always going to give me a chance to participate. It won't. Like, most of the time it won't. The market's built to show you a billion opportunities. The market takes money from you and extracts money from you by getting you off your process, making you emotional and irrational. That is how you lose, okay? The market wants you to go off process, and when you're trying to long for an hour, then you suddenly flip and go short. The market wants to confuse you and spin you around and unravel you and trick you. And the way you avoid that is by following a process. And I didn't do that at all today. I knew that it was a range day. I mean, I have the comments in live time to prove it. But I still didn't make money. I lost money. So this video is about to end. My recording is about to end. I'm going to end this with just saying, if you have any advice for me, I really appreciate it. Unless that advice is stop trading, because I will never stop trading. I know I need to be more patient. I know I need to only participate with the big man. I know most days I shouldn't trade. The reason I'm forcing myself to trade because I really want the money. I really want the profits, but that's really bad for your process. You can't think about the money. You have to follow the process only, and it's a lot harder to follow the process when you've been losing. So, but that's when it's most important to. So, follow process, stay patient, don't over risk. Only participate when the market's giving you chances to participate. That is the key. That's it. Keep it stupid simple. That's the end of my video. I really appreciate it. Have a good one.